All right, what's up, everybody? It's me, Erica, and we are down here, girl. I would have to say like this in order not to have a glare on. So we do have to wear our clear frames, not a thick frame, a thin, clear frame that gives us the best um, visual for the thing. Um, the way that this particular light ring works, the mount is right in the center of the light ring. My old light ring, um, the light ring was higher than the mount, and so it was not. Girl, I was about to try to put these on. Y'all saw that? I was about to try to put them on. What a difference, right? You can now see it's not the so much of the light, a reflection. So yeah, I need to call my eye people today because I'm up for some frames this year, and I didn't get any frames this year. I don't know why I didn't get any. I think I went when I went. They told me it was too early because when your insurance, the way your insurance goes. So I know now it's not. I'm at the end of the year, so I'm about to call they asses and be like, I need some new frames. I saw these cute Ray-Ban aviator frames, and they were really light and they were really cute. And I haven't worn aviators in a while. But yeah, so what's going on? It's Friday. Did I already say it's Friday the 13th? Did I already tell y'all that? Friday is my favorite day, and 13 is one of my favorite number combinations. So we're down here, and it's happy Friday the 13th, okay? Um, what do we have going on? We don't know what is going on.
I sponsor the now. I sponsor the blog.
So let's go down to the blogs and see what is goings on. I was just listening to Remy Ma's boo. What is his name? Easy, the block captain. Is that his name? What do you mean the block? Like he be blocking people on Instagram? Or does you mean like he's like the leader of the city block that he doesn't own and he has to pay taxes on? What are we talking about? Anyways, he said that Papoose punched him. And Papoose punched him and sneaked him and this and that. And he came in the club and came in with a mask on. He said he told Remy Ma it must be an inside job because how you get let into the club with a mask on and then not announce that that is actually Papoose coming in, right? So he felt it was an inside job. He said Papoose came up to him and hit him. And by the time he like got up, or he said he didn't fall. I didn't hit the ground. I didn't fall. He sneaked me. So that's what the developments of Remy Ma and Papoose. Okay, let's see what's going on. We're on the Jasmine brand, of course. So I'm just gonna go through the titles of what's going on. I did save some stuff. Hold on, let me go to the save. Let me go to my saved so that we can see. While I'm doing that, you like the video. Go and like the video. You're not gonna miss nothing. Like the video, share the video, make sure that you're subscribed, and it is what it is. Thank you. Oh, this is something I saved. Cardi B says TashaK is hiding money offshore despite claiming she's too broke to pay the 3.4 million defamation judgment. Cardi B is demanding the $3.4 million TashaK owes her, dismissing Tasha's claims of being broke. Cardi's lawyers filed documents in Florida bankruptcy court alleging Tasha is hiding assets, including money and property transferred to her husband's name and offshore trust accounts. Despite claiming financial hardship, Cardi points out that Tasha is living luxuriously, renting a $7,000 a month apartment and flaunting expensive items on social media. Cardi seeks to dismiss Tasha's bankruptcy case and block her from reapplying for 2 years as she aims to recover the money. This follows Cardi winning the defamation lawsuit against Tasha for false claims about her. Well, what do you say? Try to get the money, girl. That's what she did. That's what everybody's saying. Allegedly, that TashaK did was put everything in her man's name, and she got everything is in a bank account in Africa. I don't know. I don't know. That's there's so many stories that TashaK is hiding money and moving money around so Cardi can't get her money. And TashaK is acting like she's, down there. She got a, little hijab on, talking about she's broke and stuff like that. Girl, playing a game, like really playing in that lady's face. But she owes her the money. You lied on that lady, and y'all be talking about free speech, free speech, free speech. Defamation laws wouldn't exist if they're, and then like the other day, Milagro Grams was talking about free speech because Megan is on her ass for something similar, not quite as damaging as what TashaK was saying about, well, she did direct people to go look at an AI adult film of Megan, which was not Megan, so that was a little weird. um but TashaK, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Just pay the lady her money. You lied on that lady. Y'all talking about free speech, and it's not free speech against another person. It's free speech and freedom of press against the government. That's what your First Amendment rights kind of cover, is that I can come down here and say that the United States is a shithole country and my government can't do anything to me because I have freedom of speech. That's what it is. It's not that I can go around and say that Cardi B has herpes or that Megan Thee Stallion is in an adult film. It's not really her. That's not going to. I don't think that y'all get in the comments and correct me if I'm wrong. But your freedom of speech are those that type of freedom of speech is not protected by the First Amendment. Y'all let me know. They might have done something since the last time I looked in the book about what the First Amendment was. Girl, it might have changed shit. I'm sure we would have heard about it if it changed. Let's read a couple of comments. Cardi will never take her foot off of Tasha's neck. Stay on her, Cardi. Celebrities don't get cool points for going after TashaK. It's weak and pathetic. I don't blame Tasha. Cardi, get over it and stop whining about everything. Repossess her ratchet show. Take the cameras, mics, lights, chairs, everything. TashaK made the biggest, most expensive career decision when she refused to delete those videos. It wasn't worth it. This is a teachable moment. There's nothing wrong with backing down. Yeah, she told her, I'm going to sue you unless you delete those videos. And she didn't delete. She was playing a game like, bitch, I'm not deleting those. Fuck you. So she said, I'm going to fuck you back. And I got a bigger dick. So let's see how it works out for you, girl. So that's it for that. That's one of the things I saved. These niggas that don't show up to court when you sue them, a lot of people are getting default judgments because the people are not showing up to court. But in a default judgment, it's really hard to collect. I had a default judgment against a company that for unpaid wages, and they didn't show up to court. I sued them. They didn't show up to court, and I got a default judgment. But them niggas were scammers, so ain't nobody ever gonna find them and collect from them and stuff like that. And who's gonna do all of that, right? If you don't have the resources to do all that, then it's just like whatever. You just got a judgment, right? Billboard Music Awards. Beyonce wins top country female artist at the Billboard Music Awards. I'm gonna read some of the comments. I need to roll another. Oh, there it is. I was looking for my papers. I'm like, where are they? Because this is a little shorty doo wop from last night. I was watching Hollywood. Y'all told me to watch Hollywood. It's actually pretty good. And then it made me look up the story about the woman who jumped from the Hollywood sign. Because I was like, really? A woman jumped from the Hollywood sign? I didn't know that, honey. That lady died in 1920 something. Wait a minute. She died by suicide and jumped from the Hollywood sign. Peg, I think her name was. Um, jumped from the Hollywood sign. Well, I'll wait till it'll come up. But anyways, back to the best country. The top country female artist was given to Beyonce. I'm gonna read a couple of the comments. The album was a weak attempt at country music. Get over it. Another award they paid for because Nashville wasn't having it. She probably at practice for the halftime show, like, oh, okay, I asked y'all to move this light 45 minutes ago. She should have gotten top country album so they can all gag. The album didn't give country to me, however, I miss R&B Beyonce. CMAs continue with egg on their face. The rednecks are about to be in an uproar. Numbers don't lie. Yes, folks would not give it a chance, but this album was everything. The album is amazing work. Congratulations, B. Keep going. So there it is. What do y'all think is going to happen with JayZ and Beyonce? What are y'all going to do? What, like, have y'all thought about, like, what are you going to do when when more stuff comes out about what's going on with the Carters? What are y'all going to do? I have a feeling it's just going to be like, I don't know. I don't know. I asked that the other day. It was not the other day, a few months ago, maybe a year ago. Like, this loyalty, I don't know if it's loyalty. What is it, loyalty? I don't know. This loyalty to musicians and artists. um I really think, I don't know, Sloan Bella, I re-listened to her talk about Jay-Z and Beyonce, and how this is the beginning of the end for Jay-Z, and Beyonce being connected to him. How is that gonna look? Um, and then how are the fans gonna respond? Because I do find it odd that everybody, when it's Jay-Z and Beyonce together, can't nobody stand Jay-Z, right? Because he cheated on her, he did this, he did that, and how could she be around him still? We don't like Jay-Z, get him off the stage, get him off the song. But now he's being accused of, again, being a ain't shit nigga who fucks with kids. um and I thought about that the other day. Like, I don't know if being drunk and high, of course, maybe you don't know that the person that is this what you're doing is underage, but 13, I feel like, is a little different than 16 and 17, right? For you to be like, are you 18? You might look at a 16 or 17-year-old and think that they're 18, but a 13-year-old, no. I can't. I don't know. I mean, I know that girls develop, and they develop early. Um, 13, eighth grade. That's normal, to be developed and stuff like that. But not looking like a fan or a little kid trying to be like in the mix with at the MTV, at the VMAs. You know what I'm saying? But then how, as a woman connected to him, all of a sudden now everybody is like, Jay-Z, he wouldn't do that, and they're just trying to take a billionaire down. And my thing is, I ask you, what how do you benefit from Jay-Z being a billionaire? How do you benefit from Jay-Z being a billionaire to the point where you want to defend him and say that someone is just trying to take him down? So what are you defending, and why do you have some type of loyalty to a person who has admitted to being a drug dealer and acting, listening and hearing all of the stories? There's a video of Jay-Z hitting a woman, and it's been, I haven't seen it. make its rounds. I'm sure somebody can find it. We could really go into the web archives because nothing is ever deleted. Nothing is ever deleted. I told you the other day I found my old blog from years ago and I thought it was gone and it was right there, everything, my whole page, boop, right there. I was like, what the fuck? Yes. So you think it's deleted, honey. No, it leaves an imprint. And all somebody got to do is dust it off a little bit with the little brushes. Okay? So I ask you, what is your, like, even if it comes out that Beyonce has done something wrong, what are you going to do, and why do you feel like you need to defend someone just because they're famous? We need to talk about the halo effect. And I'm sure a lot of y'all know the halo effect and what it is, but celebrities benefit. Celebrities, desirable people benefit from the halo effect. I don't know what is going on with Safari. Hold on. Girl. Oh, hold on. Okay, the halo effect. Let's read what the definition of the halo effect is. And I think this is what, I mean, I know that this is what is happening with people and celebrities and how they benefit from it and also benefit from being under like a cloak. It provides them a cloak to do the most disgusting things to people. And everybody's like, no, but they're great, but they're great, but they're great. No, they're not great. This is from Google. It's the little AI overview that they come up with. The halo effect is a cognitive bias that occurs when a person's overall impression of a person, product, or brand is based on a single trait. The halo effect is a mental shortcut that causes people to make snap judgments based on a single aspect of a person or thing. For example, someone might assume that a person who is attractive is also intelligent, kind, or honest. The impact. The halo effect can lead to poor decision making because it prevents people from considering all of the facts and all of the dimensions and all of the dynamics. You're just like, oh no, I love Beyonce and her music makes me feel good, so absolutely not. But no, I think I have every single JayZ album, every single one. But I would never be like, girl, of course. What? I wouldn't put it past him. I wouldn't put it past him. And I'm just wondering if this is like the beginning of the end for this kind of, celebrity, like worship, loyalty. It just like, no. Um, yeah, celebrities. An example, what's a simple example of the halo effect? For example, you might see a physically beautiful person and assume they're generous, smart, and trustworthy. That's how attractive men get over on women. You ought to, why do you trust this person? Oh, because he's attractive. He must be an honest person. How many attractive, fine ass niggas you know ain't shit? Ain't shit, ain't never gonna be shit. Offspring ain't gonna be shit because they daddy ain't shit. Tell me. Okay. It's true. And I feel like people are gonna have to reconcile that the people whose music you love and you have a good time with and you have so many memories connected. I have an R. Kelly song that reminds me of my grandfather. I can't even listen to the song. I won't listen to the song. I just won't. And it's true. I said this a long time ago. If we were to go through every musician and artist and creative person and start going through who they are and the dimensions of their lives, we'd be listening to birds chirping. That's just what it is. Or some violins. But who's playing the violin? What the fuck is that person been into? You understand what I'm saying? Girl, we just listening to birds chirping and flutes and fucking wind chimes, bitch, out here. If we really were to go through each person, especially the men, when you hear stories about Marvin Gaye, well, I mean, you can just listen, like all of the men, all of them, the women too. So that's what I'm saying. When we are confronted with this thing like, oh, JayZ he possibly could have r'd a 13-year-old back at the VMA. Everybody's like, what you, they just trying to take a black man down. What is that black man's money doing for you? What is that black man's money doing for you? You still went to the payday loan thing the other day. You still are not able to afford whatever the hell it is that you want. So what does his wealth have anything to do with you? How does Beyonce and JayZ or any other black billionaire, what does their wealth do for you? How does it impact you? It makes you believe that you can actually do it. Do you know what you have to do to be a billionaire? You know what? You ain't no honest billionaires. There's somebody underneath that person that is being oppressed in some way. So while you putting these people on a pedestal, you are actually holding up the pedestal like this, and they on top like this, and you down here like, no, he would never, they would never, and they are upstage like this, and then talking shit about you in their damn songs. You brokey. I'm just saying. You tell me what you think. But I have a feeling that this is the beginning of the end of the reign of the Carters. Puffy is down, Russell Simmons down, JayZ, and if anybody else comes out about JayZ, this is only one thing about JayZ that we've heard. But we've heard people throughout the year say about what their experiences were with him. This arrogant asshole, right? We've heard JayZ is extremely arrogant, haughty, right? So let's see how it goes. Let's see what happens. But the truth is, you can't put anything past anybody. Oh my God. Someone has deemed you worthy enough. Okay. Marriages end on average of 8 years. No one is worthy of marriage. It requires nothing to be married. You don't need any experience. You don't have to meet any prerequisites. Anybody can go down to a courthouse and get married, as they do, which is why marriages don't last. You are trying to figure out a way to get free labor and DNA duplication. So you want to wrap it in some lace and some flowers. But that's not how any of this goes. Okay. Let's see what's going on next. Are we back to the Jasmine brand? Let me see. What time is it? Okay, we are making good time. I started on time today, baby. I started on time today. I started on time today. Judge grants default judgment in wrongful termination and unpaid wages lawsuit against Kanye West's Donda Academy. On Wednesday, a judge granted a default judgment in a wrongful termination and unpaid wages lawsuit filed by former Donda employee. Superior Court Judge Christopher K. Louis made this decision after Ye and other defendants, including Yeezy Christian Academy and Donda Service LLC, failed to attend the hearing with attorneys. The former attorney for Ye, Brian Bloomfield, was allowed to withdraw after his clients terminated their relationship. Isaiah Meadows, a former assistant principal at Yeezy Christian Academy, later Donda Academy, claims he was fired for raising health and safety concerns, including a classroom skylight without glass. He also alleges that Ye promised to cover his family's rent in Calabasas, but payments stopped after 3 months. And his salary was reduced before his termination 2 weeks before the 2022 school year. Donda Academy closed in April 2022 following staff departures after Ye's anti Semitic remarks. But, girl, I would love one, girl, that was when, okay, that goes back to what I was just talking about with the halo effect. I don't know why the fuck anybody would enroll their children in a school that was ran by Kanye West. They had those children in them uniforms looking crazy, them big ass shoes looking stupid. And I really think that a lot of these motherfuckers, that's what I said about Tupac when he tied his scarf like that, and other people tried to tie their scarves and they were trying different styles and stuff like that. I said he did that to see if anybody else would do it. I think that a lot of these niggas just do to see if they're able to do it. Can I get parents to enroll their children into a school? What did the curriculum look like? And why did you think it was going to last? To the point where you're asking him to pay your rent? Girl, I'm sorry. It is because you trust these people and you don't know who these people are. That school should have been closed. When I saw them kids in those uniforms and them big ass plastic shoes, I was like, oh, this nigga just wanted to see if he can get some people to enroll in a school. He can teach them, I don't know what the fuck what, and have them wear these dumbass uniforms and see if their parents would actually make them do it. I would love to hear. I'm sure they're online. Some interviews from people who went to that school and what their experience was and what was the motivation for the parent to enroll the child in a school by Kanye West. Girl, I don't know. But it's back to the halo effect. Why did you think it was going to be a good school? Wait a second. He didn't go to the court date? No, that's why the people are getting default judgment. That's what happened. Somebody didn't show up. All right. Here's a default judgment. Let's see. Candace, no. Girl, what? Okay. Okay, let's see. Girl, there's a Twitter account that is called Beyonce News, Beyonce Hive News. And they report stuff, and they said their source was TMZ, and they said Beyonce's halftime show on the 25th is expected to be 20 minutes long. NFL will give Beyonce more time than the conventional Super Bowl time, 12 to 15 minutes. Her publicist came out and says untrue, her performance will not be 20 minutes. What is this hat? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I really think that this is the. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't have no loyalty to no celebrity. Sorry. I don't. No, I don't. I don't. If somebody has accused you of something, I'm going to be like, I wouldn't put it past them because everybody is capable. Everybody is capable. It just depends on the choices that you make. Everybody is capable. You know what I mean? People, I was watching that show Hollywood last night about these guys in Hollywood trying to get roles and then basically being pimped out to executives and things like that. You know how the story goes. And the guy was like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to turn tricks anymore. I just want to do this the right way. I want to get the parts the right way. I just want to do this the right way. And it's all about, and you never know, like you can be presented with an opportunity of some sort and then you're just like, should I do this? And then that's the decision you have to make afterwards. And that happens in Hollywood, in entertainment, music, television, film, all the time. It's been going on for generations. And that's why, like, the Harvey Weinstein thing was so big, because the casting couch is real. People having to do favors for roles. And this is at the very beginning, because you have people who will use their power and make decisions that harm other people for their own enjoyment and pleasure. Puffy, you gonna have to suck my dick? What? You gonna have to suck my dick to get this role? I want to see. I was reading something yesterday, going through all of the cases. Vulture has a like every single case with the synopsis of the case and what the current status of the case is. And it was one guy that he told him, because you were hesitant in sucking my security guard's dick, you are not going to get the opportunity. Because he was like, suck his dick. What? And it's all about, let me see, just back all the way back to Donda Academy. Let me see how far I can go. Let me see what I can do. Let me see what these people will do for me simply because I have talent and money. Do it. And people be mashed potatoes for brains, right? Malleable, and just will do it and make a decision to do it. Or they take your decision away from you and you can't even give consent because they've already taken it from you. Let me see what I can get these people to do for me. Do it. I get what I want, right? Every time they tell you, I get what I want, because I know that people will do it for me. That's why I never understand a person doing wrong for another person, like the Milagro Grams, the TashaK, doing wrong to someone else for another person, right? Because it's alleged that Nicki Minaj was giving Tasha a boost, right? To fuck with Cardi, right? Tory Lanez is giving Milagro a boost to fuck with somebody else. Those are decisions that you make. People like that in entertainment, where they will go after someone else for a celebrity, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's weak. It's weak, and that's a weak person to do something like that, because you're making a decision simply based on this person's fame and talent. That's it. You don't even know this person, and you are harming another person for them. I don't understand why those people never turn on the person doing the harming. You just help. None of these people, these celebrities, are doing these things by themselves. They have help from people in the comments who are just like, no, they would never. No, no, those are the kind of people that they need. They want those kind of people, because I can tell you to go do something and you will do it, because you in the comments defending me. I have to ask people all the time, what are you defending? Who are you defending? Are you defending JayZ? I had a person tell me, I can't see their face, but they had a picture of Dennis Rodman as their profile picture, and they were talking about how Beyoncé said that, when Beyoncé said that JayZ taught her how to be a woman, and then he said she taught him how to be a better man. Obviously not better enough, because he still fucked another bitch on her. She made a whole fucking album about it. Have you heard? So obviously she didn't make him a better man like he said. And you want to argue and defend like, ooh, you got a problem because you trying to make it seem like it's something. No, it's exactly what it is. And that's another part of the thing. All of the shit is just in plain sight. It's just in plain sight. Beyonce saying that that man taught her how to be a woman is literally how whores talk about their pimps. That's exactly how they talk about them. I don't hear, or a woman who was groomed at a young age to be with somebody. That is how she speaks. There's no woman, a grown woman, running around here saying her husband taught her how to be a woman. What? Who is this nigga?
Who are these niggas?
This drug dealing ass nigga taught you how to be a woman? That sounds like some pimp whore talk to me. And to deny that that's what it is, then to be like, that's not, you just no, something is wrong with that. That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right at all. And you know it doesn't. But because they have money and talent, you're like, I can see how he could have showed her how to be a woman. No, girl, shut up. Hush. Just hush. So y'all let me know what y'all think. Let's see. What time is it? I think that's it for this video. We can make another video. We're making good time. Girl, take care of each other. Okay? Protect your energy. Have a happy Friday. And I'll see you in the comments.